Right now at noon, the race to 270 could end soon as the toss-up states are getting closer to counting all their votes. And police in Waukesha County have arrested the man suspected of shooting two fellow officers.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us. We're still waiting to hear who the next president of the United States will be. Right now, Joe Biden leads Donald Trump with electoral votes 253 to 213. We are still expecting results from Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. Right now in Pennsylvania, Joe Biden flipped the state to blue early this morning. He currently leads the president by about 9,000 votes with 95% of the vote in. In Nevada, Joe Biden leads Donald Trump by about 20,000 votes. 92% of those ballots are in. Another state that was red until this morning, Georgia. Joe Biden leads President Trump by a small margin of votes, about 1,500. And in Arizona, Joe Biden's lead is increasing. He is just over 43,000 vote lead on the president. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House, where President Trump is vowing to fight the results.
Joe Biden has edged ahead in two key battleground states. Biden has taken a narrow lead in Pennsylvania, with the remaining votes coming from areas favorable to the Democratic presidential nominee.
It's votes out of Philadelphia. We're getting reports in from Philadelphia right now, heavily Democratic area. They've been a little bit, taken a while to count their votes, but they're doing it. So as that comes in, that propels Biden up into the lead.
The former vice president also has a slim lead in Georgia, and the vote counting there is nearly done.
Out of approximately 5 million votes cast, we'll have a margin of a few thousand. With a margin that small, there will be a recount.
If Biden's lead holds in those states, he will have the 270 electoral college votes needed to be the next president of the United States. Sources tell CBS News President Trump will not concede even if those races are called for Biden. The president is claiming without proof that there are shenanigans in the vote count.
There's tremendous amount of litigation generally because of how unfair this process was, and I predicted that. I've been talking about mail-in voting for a long time. It's really destroyed our system. It's a corrupt system.
But even some Republicans have called the president's Thursday night press conference destructive.
The president's speech last night was very disturbing to me because he made very, very serious allegations without any evidence to support it.
The votes being counted in Pennsylvania do not include any mail ballots that have arrived after November 3rd. Those are being kept separate pending a potential review from the Supreme Court. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
A Biden campaign spokesman responded to reports that President Trump won't concede, saying, quote, "The United States government is perfectly capable of escorting trespassers out of the White House." Tensions are high in some battleground states where the race is razor thin. Outside ballot processing centers, demonstrators on both sides vow to keep fighting. Police in Philadelphia say they arrested two armed men in a Hummer truck who were plotting to attack the city's vote counting center. President Trump has repeatedly called for a stop in ballot counting claiming major problems with the system, but offered no direct evidence of fraud. In Phoenix last night, right-wing conspiracy theorists fired at protesters outside of an election office. An even larger demonstration is planned for today. In Las Vegas, pro-Trump protesters prayed at a ballot counting location. Well, another sunny and unseasonably warm day across southern Wisconsin. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warned forecast. It's almost warm out there.
I know. I was going to say this forecast feels like the movie Groundhog Day because we've certainly been on repeat with everything that we've said. Even today, we were a couple degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. And yesterday, we were a couple degrees warmer than the day before. And that trend continues as you go back. So now if we were to compare where we are this week compared to early on in the week, temperatures are just so much warmer. 72 in Janesville right now. Lone Rock and Mineral Point also at 70. Boscobel coming in at 71. Literally, there are numerous spots on the board that have broken into the low 70s, and we still have a lot of warming to go as we go throughout the day. Madison is at 67. I expect us to warm up about another 5 to 6 degrees as we go through the day. As long as we keep that southwesterly wind, which has come back into the picture after switching out of the north overnight, then we will see our temperature temperatures warm up. The reality is the weather stays quiet on a national level. One of the only spots I'm truly watching action begin to take place, that's going to be the Pacific Northwest. As our next storm system begins to move into the country, it's going to impact the Pacific Northwest first, and then that will lead to some changes in our weather by early next week. But for now, here's what you can expect. 67, 73 by 2 o'clock. We'll start to see our temperatures slowly fall through the 60s and then into the 50s for your overnight hours. Mark, that weekend forecast is incredible, but we do have big changes by next week.
I'm just checking the date, November 6th, right?
It is November 6th.
Unbelievable. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, Chris. Thank you. A suspect accused of shooting 2 Wisconsin police officers in Delafield has been arrested. Less than an hour ago, Delafield police say that they have arrested the accused gunman, 23-year-old NATHANAEL BENTON. He has a warrant out for his arrest in North Dakota for attempted murder from another shooting in Fargo on Sunday. Police say the officers were responding to a hit-and-run outside a hotel in Delafield last night. Police say when they confronted Benton, he opened fire and shot 2 officers. One officer is with the Delafield Police Department, the other from Hartford Police. Their injuries are not considered life-threatening. Officers say 2 other people who were with Benton are also in custody. All schools in the area are also closed for the day. COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin are continuing to increase. Wisconsin yesterday recorded over 5,000 cases. Right now, Wisconsin has over 250,000 COVID cases, including 2,222 deaths. Over 54,000 cases remain active. The COVID-19 numbers continue to rise dramatically across the country. In all 15 states broke single-day records for new COVID cases on Thursday, 7 of them in the Midwest. Wisconsin officials are calling it a crisis, with hospitals at or near capacity. Statewide, the former CDC Director Tom Frieden.
We're seeing lots of spread from pizza parties, after-school parties, people getting together, and spreading not just goodwill, but unfortunately, a lot of virus.
According to a CDC study released this summer, COVID cases among Native Americans and Alaska Natives are 3.5 times greater than whites. The latest job numbers are out, and jobs were added for the 6th month in a row. The U.S. economy added 638,000 jobs last month. For October, unemployment dropped to 6.9%. That's according to the monthly jobs report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. While there's progress, the economy is still down 10 million jobs since the start of the pandemic. And coronavirus continues to impact the Green Bay Packers. The NFL Network says that Packers linebacker Chris Barnes, who played in last night's game, tested positive for the virus today. Earlier this week, Packers running back A.J. Dillon tested positive, and 2 other players, Jamal Williams and Kamal Martin, were listed as 2 close contacts with Dillon, so they had to sit out. This is a developing story. We'll have more information on it in our later newscast and channel3000.com. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we're showing you how to fight off those midweek dinner blues with a meal that's easy, exciting, and irresistible. So don't touch that remote.
At Healthy Minds, we recognize these are trying times, but we're here to help. Our personalized care and expertise in cutting-edge therapies can help you maintain good balance and vitality in your life. We can help you and those you care about. Contact Healthy Minds today.
Knoll Manor Retirement Living in Verona provides extraordinary supportive living with compassion and grace. We offer independent living, assisted living, and closer care living options. We understand that staying social is important to everyone's well-being. That's why Knoll Manor provides engaging activities and ways to stay active and connect with others. There's yoga, bingo, outdoor music, and so much more, all while keeping your health and safety in mind. Knoll Manor Living. Welcome home. Contact us today to set up your virtual tour.
If you're on Medicare, remember, the annual enrollment period is here. The time to choose your coverage ends December 7th. So talk to UnitedHealthcare and take advantage of a wide choice of plans, including an AARP Medicare Advantage plan from UnitedHealthcare. It can combine your hospital and doctor coverage with prescription drug coverage and more, all for a low monthly premium, or in some areas, no plan premium at all. Take advantage of $0 copays on all primary care doctor visits, all virtual visits, and preventive dental care. Plus $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions. And with Renew Active, enjoy a free gym membership. So call UnitedHealthcare and take advantage of the range of plans we offer, including PPO plans that let you see any doctor who accepts Medicare without a referral. Enrollment ends December 7th. Call UnitedHealthcare or go online today.
It's A1 Furniture's 41st anniversary sale. Over $1 million of in-stock inventory is available now with free white glove delivery on any purchase of $9.99 or more. Plus, get 4 years free financing with qualified purchase. Don't miss A1 Furniture's 41st anniversary sale. Going on now.
When it comes to the holidays, some people have a lot of love to give. Like, a lot. Luckily, Pick and Save has a huge assortment of all your fresh favorites. So givers can keep giving all season long. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
At Healthy Minds, we recognize these are trying times, but we're here to help. Our personalized care and expertise in cutting-edge therapies can help you maintain good balance and vitality in your life. We can help you and those you care about. Contact Healthy Minds today.
If you're feeling those midweek dinner blues, I have just the thing to get you over the hump. It's a simple recipe that's just as fitting for lunch as it is teamed up with a salad for dinner. Let me tell you, it's perfect on those nights when all you want to do is curl up on the couch with a movie. I'm talking about a loaded pizza-style garlic bread that's nothing short of, well, let's just say amazing. We start by combining some olive oil, fresh minced garlic, and a little salt and pepper. This gets brushed over the cut side of a crusty Italian bread. Make sure you slather this generously. It's what gives this dish lots of flavor. Over that goes chopped plum tomatoes, some sliced pepperoni that we've chopped, and a good amount of shredded mozzarella cheese. Now we'll bake this in a really hot oven, just long enough for the edges to get toasty and the cheese to melt. Sprinkle on some scallions, slice it with a serrated knife, and it's ready to dig into. It's sort of a cross between the best garlic bread you've ever had and an ooey-gooey pepperoni pizza. To get the recipe for our pepperoni garlic bread, simply check out our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a garlicky great way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. It's good?
All right, guys, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now and noon. Up next, another sunny fall day. So what's in store for the weekend? Meteorologist Chris Reese will let us know ahead in our first warn forecast.
The best deals in America are on now at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day mattress sale. Get amazing holiday deals and doorbusters from top mattress brands. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
The Medicare enrollment deadline is only weeks away, and there's so many unanswered questions. Like, do you know if your plan is still the right fit? Having the wrong Medicare plan can cost you thousands. And that's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. What if you didn't have to shop for health insurance again? Health Market's FitScore Forever Promise is the answer. It continuously scans the market to compare your plan against any new options year after year, while helping answer all your Medicare questions, like does your plan have no copays, no deductibles, or $0 premiums? Health Markets has the answer. Does your plan offer dental and vision coverage? How about hearing aids, glasses, wellness visits, and even telemedicine at no additional cost? Health Markets has the answers. Find the answer from the #1 ranked health insurance agency in America.
Your insurance marketplace, Health Markets.
Call 800-930-8654. That's 800-930-8654. Call now.
At Menards, we have what you need to finish your painting projects. Get your paint tinted to match your style and grab the tools you need to complete your project. Make sure your paint stays where you want it with Frog Painter's Tape. A roll is $6.99 after 11% rebate. Then, use Dutch Boy Paint and Primer in 1 for incredible coverage and a washable finish. Save 11% on all Dutch Boy paint at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The best best deals in America are at Ashley Home Store's Black November Veterans Day sale. Save up to 60% off Black Friday deals and doorbusters now. Plus, interest-free financing for 3 years and bonus Black Friday discounts at checkout. Only at Ashley Home Store. Thanks to those who served.
Between the pandemic and politics, we're taking a much-needed breath this weekend. Meteorologist Chris Reese is tracking what could be the last Saturday in the 60s. And Will Loper is sharing 3 things to watch Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
News 3 Now brought you more live local coverage of an election like no other. And it's not over yet. You can trust our team to deliver more information to you as it develops. For continuing election coverage, News 3 Now.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Breaking news just into the newsroom. A Wisconsin Court of Appeals has put a temporary stop to the emergency order that limits the number of people that can be in bars and restaurants. That order was issued by Andrea Palms from the state's Department of Health. It limits bars and restaurants to 25% capacity during COVID, but it was set to expire on November 6th, which is today. The state's Tavern League sued, and an appeals court overturned it today. Governor Evers and Secretary Palm are scheduled to hold a press conference in about an hour. You can find that press conference streaming on the Channel 3000 Facebook page at about 1:30. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 73 points. The NASDAQ off 22. The S&P 500 down almost 4. Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee standing by in the Q106 radio suite. How are things looking for you?
I'm sweaty. Dude. Can you believe we're saying this in November? I'm telling you, yes, this morning I was telling the early morning crew that my little shelties were nothing but little sweaty devils yesterday running around in the backyard looking for shade. Who would have thought? But I'll take it. Just got off the phone with Brad Schuett. He is one of the area agronomist specialists at Insight FS out in Jefferson, and he said, man, the dust is just flying. Folks are just trying to make the most of this weather. And, you know, even before we started this week, we had pretty good numbers as far as overall progress on the harvest. But, boy, with this kind of weather and the dry down factor we've seen on a lot of our corn and soybeans, we should about put a bow on it by the time we get the final results next week. As another little tidbit of house cleaning, so to speak, I want to bring you up to speed on. I want to congratulate some of our National Proficiency Award winners from the National FFA Convention. I was just talking to Cheryl Zimmerman, the state FFA executive director, and she said Tyler Gardner from Pittsville brought home a National Proficiency Award in fruit production. Emily Mackis from Judah, the Proficiency Award winner in small animal production and care, and Andrew Mehus up by Cochrane Fountain City brought home a national award, specialty animal production. Our agri-science finalists over in Plymouth also were in the top 3. They figure there probably was somewhere in the neighborhood of 200,000 FFA members and other interested parties that were online for that virtual 93rd National Convention that was held last week. Hey, bad day on dairy, just no way. Dairy's trying to figure out what the world market's going to need, quite honestly, and it's not the prices we've been at. Barrel cheese is down 17 cents at $2.31 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down 15.5 at $2.34 1/4. Double A butter today even loses 3/4 cent at $1.43 per pound. So with that in mind, let's just focus in on the forecast and the fact that even if we are going to see cooler temperatures Saturday and Sunday, it sure beats the heck out of what we'd normally have for this time of the year, Mark.
All right, Pam, have a great weekend.
Yep.
Relax. All right, here's Chris with that forecast.
That's right. I want to talk about the temperatures because that is where things have been downright in record territory. I want to start with yesterday. Yesterday's record was 71. Our high was 72. So we set a new record yesterday for the high temperature. That beats the record of 71 set back in 2008. Now that brings us to today. Our record high is again 71, but our forecast high is 73. This means I'm going to be watching those temperatures very closely as we move into the afternoon. Once we get into the weekend, the odds are our temperatures stay steady into the low 70s for those afternoon highs, but our records are a little bit warmer. That record on Saturday is 76. The record for Sunday comes in at 74. I'm not sure we'll set the records for the weekend, but we are certainly going to be close. That near record warmth continues into early next week, and like I said, temperatures for right now are continuing to take off. 72 in Janesville right now. Lone Rock coming in at 70, and Bosca Bell is at 71. In Madison, we still find our temperatures into the upper 60s for now. 67 is where it stands. Plenty of blue sky out there, but a couple of clouds being reported at the airport. The wind direction, that's what you want to pay attention to, because our winds are coming out of the south and southwest at 9. As long as we keep the southerly wind flow around, temperatures are going to be warming up. They're going to be staying well above average. In fact, watch this. Really, throughout all of the Midwest, your temperatures are a couple degrees warmer than where they were at this time yesterday. Now, when it comes to where temperatures are cooler in the country, you're going to find those cooler temperatures across the Pacific Northwest and the West. This is where changes are starting to brew for our weather pattern. Quiet weather throughout much of the country, especially in the east, but back towards the west, we are seeing more cloud cover begin to develop, along with rain and snow showers in the Pacific Northwest as well. That is where our cold front begins to work its way on through. So for now, enjoy our warm temperatures. Again, 73. The forecast high for this afternoon, that record is 71. We're cooling down into the 50s, so even our overnight lows are going to be warmer than where we typically would be for our afternoon highs when it comes to this time of the year. 60s and 70s again into your Saturday. We're likely going to do that again on Sunday. But by Sunday afternoon, we'll start to see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover coming in. That cloud cover is going to be ahead of a storm system that ushers in cooler air into next week. And while we're going to see some cooler air into next week, this is the fun part. Even though we're cooling down, odds are our temperatures are going to be close to average, if not even above average at times after the cold front. That extended outlook going into the middle and later part of November still features probabilities of above normal temperatures throughout the eastern part of the country. This is the expectation for now, but we do have more rain chances to come our way. We're going to see rain chances Sunday or Monday night into Tuesday, and then Thursday night into Friday, we could see a little rain-snow mix that comes in. But really, we are warm. Even our cool down is warmer than what we typically be this time of the year.
Enjoy the weekend. All right, Chris, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, Angie Edge from the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin are here. She's sharing some cheese combinations that are perfect for your next cheese board. We'll get to Angie right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, PowerSwabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, or if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So for this Thanksgiving holiday, stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour, and start using the PowerSwabs 5-minute solution.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. PowerSwabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This Thanksgiving, order PowerSwabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free PowerSwabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
As a retired weatherman, I like things I can predict. That's why I chose an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from UnitedHealthcare. It's the kind of plan with predictable out-of-pocket costs. Plus, the plan I chose has a low to 0% chance of copays. It's a sunny day for me.
Honey, you're doing it again.
I'll stop.
The only Medicare supplement plans with the AARP name. Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals, so you can take charge.
Angie Edge from the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin is here, and she is sharing some cheese combinations that are perfect for your next cheese board. Hi, Ange.
Hi, great to see you, Mark.
Good to see you.
I am so excited to share with you some pumpkin-inspired cheese boards and snack mixes, perfect for the fall season and also the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. So this is a really easy-to-make recipe. You can make it home for your kids or part of the cheese board. And it is a pumpkin seed snack mix. It is a great combination of sweet and salty. So I took some pumpkin seeds, roasted them in the oven, and then we have cranberries, dark chocolate, some little pieces of Parmesan, and some coconut flakes. So it's a great sweet and salty combination and perfect for your snack board. So there's pieces of Parmesan in here from the Nordic Cheese Factory that is in Westby, Wisconsin. A great, a wonderful nutty hard Parmesan that's perfect for every snack mix. So if it's okay, I'm going to walk you through my cheese board to talk about some of the pumpkin-inspired favorites and some of the cheeses that we're featuring. So this is a local favorite, but you can probably recognize what this one is with the tiny little holes that are in it. This is a Deppler's Baby Swiss on this side of the cheese board. A lot of people in this area love a Swiss cheese on their cheese board. In the middle, I am featuring an apple smoked fontina cheese. It's made at Carr Valley in Laval. And the Deppler's one that I was showing is made just in southern Wisconsin at the Chalet Cheese Factory outside of Monroe. So a couple local favorites, all featuring that proudly Wisconsin cheese mark. And one of the other features that I have is a Alpine style cheese is made at the Roth Cheese Factory, also in southern Wisconsin. Again, one that's won so many world awards, and we have so many types of cheeses in Wisconsin that you can make for your pumpkin-inspired cheese board. And then the fun happens, Mark. So you can maybe pick up some little pumpkins or some Thanksgiving gourds to enhance your cheese board, make it lots of colors, lots of textures. I've added some pieces of sage leaves to give some greenery. Meat and charcuterie is always a great option as well. So there's salami, beef sticks, local Landjägers, things like that. And then the pumpkin flavor. So pumpkin butter that you can spread right on your crackers and your cheese is a great fall favorite. Pumpkin-inspired crackers and cookies. And so many ways to incorporate Wisconsin cheese into your Thanksgiving cheese board. And also when you go online this month, you can find lots of favorites for Thanksgiving, maybe adding butter and cheese to your mashed potatoes. There's some green bean casserole recipes. Lots of ways to enhance your Thanksgiving dinner. And even if it's a little smaller this year, there's lots of ways to incorporate Wisconsin cheese.
It looks great. WisconsinCheese.com. Angie, have a happy Thanksgiving, I guess. We'll see you.
You too. Enjoy the weekend weather.
Absolutely. All right. See you later. Thank you. A quick update to the breaking news story we brought you just a few minutes ago. It appears that Governor Evers and Secretary Palm are not hosting a regularly scheduled press conference today. The Department of Health Services says they had a briefing scheduled, but they have canceled it. We're not canceling the weather forecast, I'll tell you that. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, this weekend is going to steal the show when it comes to the forecast. We've seen these near-record temperatures. We set a record yesterday. We are on pace to set a new record today. Then we're going to be watching Saturday and Sunday closely. I don't expect to break the records on that day, but we'll be close. We'll see you back here at 4.